Welcome to the PowerPoint presentation for Do You Really Think We Are So Stupid? A Content Analysis. Deutsche Telekom is a German telecommunications company that was formerly state-owned. During the transition to privatization, the company saw some not-so-good times. Falling sales, too many employees, and they were unable to stay competitive with other companies in the market. Employees were not happy with the state of the company, and after the most recent letter to the staff, one employee took it upon himself to address some of the concerns. Of course, René Obermann, the CEO at the time, responded with his own letter. Through the use of content analysis, data from the two letters were collected, coded, and analyzed. The chosen codes are perception of management, dictatorship, commitment, change, victimization, purify, mocking, metaphorical, and staffing. When choosing these codes, the dictionary definition of each term was considered, as well as the feeling that each would provoke. Probably could have come up with better coding words, but anyway, each time there was a phrase that contained some mention, reference, or use of certain words related to the theme, it was coded. I wanted to make sure the phrases within the letters were selected to retain context, and then I extracted all the data into an Excel sheet for further analysis. Some phrases fell into multiple themes. In letter A, two themes were apparent: purify when employees were mentioned, and dictatorship when management was mentioned. Letter A uses the purify theme in reference to employees and the hardworking staff at Deutsche Telekom. The author uses phrases that show the employees are the ones that should be valued as heroes and will make the company great again. When there were phrases that referred to the executive team and other company leaders, the dictatorship theme was present. For example, bound us in chains and you have deprived us describe how the employees felt they were being treated. These phrases are explicitly stating that employees feel oppressed by how those in power are managing the company. The author also uses the term ruthlessly a number of times to describe the CEO and the rest of the executive team. In contrast, in letter B, when management is referenced, themes of commitment and purify were present. For example, our aim is to make the company successful again was coded as purify and commitment. Obermann did not seem to feel that he himself or the executive team were to blame for the state of the company. When he mentions himself or the executive team, it was to show how committed they were to making the company better for everyone. Both letters also used the victimization theme. Obermann presented himself and the executive team as victims of situations that they had no control over. He made mention that he felt insulted by the employee's letter. The company was being publicly abused and they are being made fun of in local bars. Letter A, on the other hand, uses the victimization theme when referring to the employees. Staff has been turned into human capital. We are too bad, and treating us as if we were stupid. The employee felt that they were the ones being insulted, abused, and ridiculed. The two letters use key phrases and words to show the audience how each author feels about the executive team and management at Deutsche Telekom. In letter A, the employee's perception of the executive team is filled with criticism, generally lumped with themes of dictatorship, whereas Obermann's letter has a more positive view of how the executive team is managing the company. When management is mentioned in his letter, the phrases are also coded as commitment and hero